Hey, I'm talking about mothers every day this week, but I want to make sure that you understand that mothers are the greatest gift God has given to the world. Matter of fact, one proverb said, since God couldn't be everywhere, He made mamas. And so I want you to know that I'm grateful to all of you mothers for all that you do and the difference you make. I want to read a couple more quotes. James Quincy Adams said, "All that I am, my mama made me." James Garfield, when he was being sworn in as President of the United States, kissed his mom and said, "You brought me to this place." Francis Key said that his mother had made him who he was. And so today, when we talk about mothers, we want to go to a passage in the Word of the Lord found in the book of Matthew, chapter number 28. Chapter 15, verse number 21 said like this. There's a lady who's not a Jewish lady, and she's from Canaan. And in verse number 22 said, "Behold, a woman of the Canaanite came out of the same coast, cried, saying unto him, Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed of a devil." And the disciples said, "Send her away." And he said, "I'm not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." And then she said, "I understand that, but he said, I can't take the meat and give it the children's meat and give it to the dogs," is what he said to her. And she said, "Yes, but even the dogs eat from the crumb that fall from the master's table." And Jesus said, "I've never seen such faith like this anywhere." It was a mother who was in a desperate strait and had to do something to help her daughter. And the Bible said that from that very moment that her daughter was made whole. Mamas, don't give up. Don't ever stop trying to make a difference in the life of your children. I read a story about a little boy who went to play with the neighbor's kids one day, and when he came back home, he said, "Mama, I want Jimmy's mama to be my mama." And she said, "Why do you want Jimmy's mama to be your mama? I've always tried to be a good mama." And he said, "Mama, your hands are so rough, and Jimmy's mama's hands are so smooth. Her hands felt so smooth on my face, but Mama, your hands are so rough." And she set her son down. She said, "The reason my hands were rough was when you was a little baby. I was out in the back hanging up clothes. And I was hanging the clothes up, and I looked around, and the house was on fire. I heard a fire truck, and said, I started to run in the house, and the fireman grabbed me and wouldn't let me come in. And I broke free, and I ran in the house. And I grabbed a blanket, filled it full of water, threw you in the blanket, and wrapped you up in the blanket, and I come running out of the house. When I did, my hands were scarred. They were on fire and scarred for life. That's the reason my hands are the way they are today." The little boy looked at his mom and said, "You have the prettiest hands of anybody I've ever seen." Mamas, you may not seem like anybody's paying any attention to you and what you do and the sacrifices you make. But I want you to know that as a pastor, as a father, as a husband, as a son, I thank you for what you do. And you may not be the one that ran out of a building and saved your son's life, but every day, every investment, everything you do makes a difference in the life of your children. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great Mother's Day.